Hello everybody. ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದೊಂದು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡಿಶ್ ಎಣ್ಗಾಯ್ ಅಂತ. Um, we're gonna go ahead and try making that. We have done this before and it turned out well. It's a popular North Karnataka dish. YouTube ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಹುಡುಕಿದ್ವಿ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು. So we thought we'll go ahead and post one ourselves. Um, so here's what I've done so far. I've got about 8 small brinjals which are washed. I've not taken the stem out because that gives it a nice taste. But if you like, you can do it without the stem as well. In the blender there, I've put in a few ingredients, but a medium-sized onion that I've chopped and added, 2 or 3 garlic pods, about 3/4 cup of peanuts, quarter cup of grated coconut, but let's say about half a cup of cilantro or coriander leaves. Also added some tamarind. What you can actually do is soak the tamarind in warm water, squeeze the juice and use that. I like it a little tangy, so I've added the tamarind as is. I've also added about a spoon and a half of chili powder, which you can adjust according to taste. It also has about a quarter teaspoon of jeera powder and about half a teaspoon of coriander powder. You can add a tad of garam masala powder if you like. I'm not very fond of that taste, but it's optional. Let's see, what else do we have in there? We need to add the jaggery as well. So if that's something that's very hard, then you can soak that in water for a while and then add it. If not, you can put it directly into the blender and blend it with that. We're going to add some salt. I've added about 3/4 teaspoon. And now we're going to go ahead and blend this mixture and fill the brinjals with it and make some yengai. Alright, so I'm going to be back after blending this. Okay, now here's what we have after blending this. I've added about 3/4 cup of water. Just make sure that you don't add too much water. It needs to be of decent thickness so that it will stay inside the brinjal and not pour out of it. Now you're gonna go ahead and cut the brinjal. It like I said earlier, it depends on how you want to do this. You could take the stem out and cut the brinjal, or what I like doing is just letting the stem be and making a cross-shaped cut on the other side. So this is what you're gonna get, and you're gonna put this mixture into this. So I'm gonna go and cut the rest of the brinjal, and then we're gonna start stuffing them. Okay, so here we have stuffed the brinjal after cutting it in a star shape, and it's ready to be shallow fried. So what we're going to do is take a thick bottomed pan and add about 2 or 3 teaspoons of oil. This is a little you're going to add a little more oil into this because you want you haven't actually added too much there, and you want the brinjal to cook well. and at the same time, bring everything together. So go ahead, add about 2 or 3 teaspoons of oil, and once it's hot, we're gonna add some mustard seeds and curry leaves, and then add the brinjals. So once the oil heats up, we're gonna add some mustard seeds, and just wait for them to splutter. And we're gonna add a little bit of turmeric powder and hing, and also throw in some curry leaves. Okay, now we're gonna just add the brinjals one after the other. Be careful when you do this. Oil is hot, so you don't want it to, get on your hands. Make sure that the flame is not too high. You want to cook this on a low flame. The brinjal is going to take quite a while to cook, so keep checking every couple of minutes, and turning this over so that it cooks from all sides. So we're going to just cover this thing up and let it cook through. Okay. Like I said earlier, make sure you keep turning this thing over. You're gonna find that some of the peanut masala that's in slightly be charred, but that's okay. It gives a very nice taste to the dish. I mean, at least that's how I see it. You cannot make something perfect. But trust me, it doesn't ruin the taste. Make sure you don't have too much of it though. Don't want your dish to turn out bitter, but whatever little bit of it would fall out from the brinjal, if it does char, then it's not a cause for concern. So keep turning the brinjal over, and make sure that it cooks well from all sides, and cook covered. Okay, once the brinjal is cooked from all sides, we're going to add the rest of the blended mixture into this, and now we're going to add some water and make sure we get all of that into the pan. Give this a good mix. And we're going to just add, looking at the consistency, just about a quarter cup of water. And if you wanted a little more gravy so that you could eat it with rice, I suggest adding about half a cup of water. But otherwise a quarter cup should do. And we're going to add that water and check the salt, and cover this and cook it for some more time. Okay, this took about 15 minutes, and now the brinjal is all cooked. You can garnish with cilantro, or you could just leave it as is. Um, Serve hot with rotis, or if you can make jolad roti, that's great too. Or you know, it goes well with rice too. So that's Yengai. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the dish. Thanks.